Hello, 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 everyone. This is Junior here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact.
I
I'll be
do
doing
hope the Knights of
another.
Favonius are all working hard.
I'm sure they are too, and I hope so too. Anyways, welcome back to Genshin Impact. I'll be doing more character story quests today. Let's actually see if I'm live on my YouTube channel. I am. Let's gizzity go. Shut up, me in the background. Wee. There we go. Alrighty. I know I have a bunch of other missions to do in here, but like I said, I'll be doing them on my own time. Right, Drift. Ugh. Gotta love it. Whose quest should I do next? I'll probably do... You know what? I'll do it in order. We're gonna do Escoffier. I think that's how you say it. Or Escoffier. I don't know. Get quest. Shaped by fame. We're gonna go back to Fontaine, just like we were in the last episode. Alrighty.
Is that Navia over there? Oh, it's been a while. Let's go say
It's
hi.
Navia! We literally seen her last episode. I still have a cough.
Hey, Navia, what you up
Sorry, I'm getting a drink to make sure my throat isn't dry and I don't cough my lungs out of my throat. So, yeah.
to? Shh.
Why the secrecy?
Get lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things properly! Right now, you're a disgrace to my kitchen and to the Hotel de Boer name!
Gordon Ramsay?
It was an accident.
I'm sorry, did you hear me asking for excuses?
No, I'll do better, I promise.
Why is she so aggressive? She won't even listen to what the poor girl has to say. Oh, hey, cut her some slack. You gotta at least hear her out.
Wait! Huh? Who do you think you are telling me... wait a sec. Navia? Huh. So, you're bringing backup now. Suit yourself! You're still wasting your time!
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff is right. I'm the one in charge here now. And last time I checked, the Hotel de Boer doesn't take orders from the Spina di Rosula.
Of course. How you run your kitchen is none of our business. But when a member of your staff is so overworked he becomes gravely ill, that most definitely is our business. We're going to stand up for him, whether you like it or not.
Overworked? I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Fermon can't handle the job, then tough luck. There are plenty of other capable people I can hire instead.
But Philmont can do the job, he just...
Monica, back inside, now!
Huh? But you said...
Just do as you're told, and not another word out of you. Come on, we have work to do.
Jesus.
Wow,
Issues.
what a horrible person.
For once, I agree with
Sorry.
Paimon.
Looks like I've dragged you into some drama again.
So, who was that?
Her name is Savannah. She's the new head chef at Hotel de Boer. Ever since she took the job, she's been enforcing a brutal work regime and putting a huge amount of pressure on her staff. One guy was so overworked, he collapsed from illness. He's been bedridden for days, and he can barely even talk properly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I don't deserve to be a chef.
At his family's request, the Spina di Rosula is trying to mediate on his behalf. We're not exactly making a ton of progress, as you saw. Savannah is adamant that Vermont's exhaustion and illness have nothing to do with her or how she's been running her kitchen. She's refusing to have any kind of meaningful dialogue with us. Our next thought was to talk to the other chefs at the restaurant and get a better idea of their working conditions. But with Savannah watching them like a hawk, no one has been willing to open up. And that's why I'm here, doing it the old-fashioned way. Camping out, watching, and waiting for an opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta love Drift. What was just happening before? I was muted because I kept throwing a coughing fit. and while I was muted, the thing kept going by itself. Let's see. So you were talking... Oh, so you were waiting for Savannah to leave, and then you were going to approach Monica?
Oh, shoot! It all
Excuse me.
makes sense now. Sorry. Paimon should have thanked before she spoke.
Oh, no, not at all, Paimon. Honestly, the way she was laying into Monica, someone had to step in. I'm sure I would have piped up if you hadn't. And besides, I don't really think I'm built for espionage.
Either way, Savannah's seen you now, so you should probably won't get another chance.
Yeah, meaning it's gonna be all the more difficult to get the inside scoop now. Well, I might as well head back to the Fleuve Cendre then. We'll need to come up with a whole new game plan.
Paimon will join you. 'Cause this is kinda all Paimon's fault.
Then I'll join you too.
Guys, it's fine. You don't need to worry about it. That said, if you were planning to visit the Fleuve Cendre anyway, let me take you out for a meal. I'll make sure it's a proper feast. A really famous chef just joined the Spina di Rosulas tavern. Her name is...
Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to apologize for the scene you witnessed just now. We shouldn't subject our customers to that. This is a small token from us. It's some candy from Monica. She asked me to make sure it was delivered into your hands.
Monica's the one apologizing? Huh. Clearly Savannah is the one who owes an apology.
Our head chef has been a little highly strung lately. Sorry for everything.
Paimon, don't make things more difficult for her. Thank you for the gift.
All right. Since there's candy, Paimon will drop it. Not the candy.
Thank you for understanding.
Bruh, Paimon,
we'll
really?
make sure to pass your feedback on to Miss Savannah.
Here
A
we go,
little highly strung, huh?
bruh. Looks like with Savannah in the kitchen, even the waiting staff are on edge.
Paimon doesn't get it. How did someone like her even become head chef?
Well, according to Fermat's family, she hasn't always been like this. But that's a story for another time. Let's try this candy.
Ah, yes. Never underestimate Navia's affinity for sweets.
Oh, Paimon totally gets it. Come on, dig in. Huh? Hold on, there's something written on the wrapper. Find Escoffier.
Yes. Dulciaria Structura Chapter 1, I think that's that.
Escoffier? Could this mean...
Huh? You know that name, Navia?
Yeah. Let's stick to the plan and go back to the...
Excuse me. Hope I'm not getting sick again. I just got over a sickness.
So, who is this Escoffier, anyway?
Well, for starters, she used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg, before Savannah. She recreated the legendary Gâteau de Bourg and restored the restaurant back to its former glory. Safe to say, she's the most renowned head chef in the Hotel de Bourg's history. After the culinary genius Modeste himself.
Gâteau de Bourg? That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few slices a day, right? Wow. Why the heck would she let Savannah take her place?
Well, apparently, the Hotel de Bourg was reported for a safety incident. Someone claims that the kitchen was adding an illegal substance to their menu. But none of the chefs had any idea how it could have gotten into the food. In the end, Escoffier decided that as head chef, she should take responsibility. And she was sent to the fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede?
Oh, don't be so dramatic. It was probably just a formality. We got sent there just for eating someone else's cake.
Well, you're right. The quantity of the substance they found was fairly minimal. Even the guards believed the whole thing was probably just an accident. Escoffier didn't have to stay in the fortress for long, but still, by the time she returned, the role of head chef had already passed to Savannah.
So that's what happened. Paimon still thinks it's really unfair.
The Traveler does too.
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel, she's still well respected by the staff. So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to try and negotiate with Savannah on the staff's behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Monica wants Escoffier to come back and kick Savannah out. It's simple. If the new head chef is stressing everyone out, then the solution is just get the old one back.
Well, about that.
Oh no.
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom. What do you say, Hilaire?
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
How far has the Hotel de Board made it this way? How has the Hotel de Board made it this far? I'm at a loss for words.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil. Got it?
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and
Gordon
do it
Ramsay,
again.
part two.
The customers are still waiting. Remember where you went wrong and don't repeat the same mistake twice.
Yes, Chef.
Wow. Excuse me.
Excuse us, we're...
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy. I'm afraid you have to join the line.
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can catch up while we wait.
Yeah. Even though we talked to you last episode. Excuse me.
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it always this busy here?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef.
She didn't want to go back to Hotel de Board.
Well, in her words, the Hotel de Boer doesn't need her anymore. It doesn't look like she's got any plans to go back.
I guess I'll be heading off then.
Wait, take these home with you. We can't serve them now, and there's no sense in letting them go to waste.
Oh,
For what? Like I said, I just don't want them going to waste. Oh, and tell Fiamma to get well soon, so you're not running yourself ragged every single shift.
Firmo. That's the second time we've heard that name. Who is that again?
The one that worked and got ill.
He's the chef that fell ill from stress. Hilaire is his son. And with Mom stuck at home taking care of Dad, he decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take home.
Hey, I heard that, Navia.
Yes!
I told you before, no one's making extra food. Hilaire is making blunders in the kitchen, and I can't serve his failed dishes, so he might as well take them home.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single time.
I noticed she has hearts.
So you two must
in
be
her
the
eyes,
world-famous traveler and his companion, Paimon. Yes? Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, so you know us already. We'll skip the introduction then. We're here to talk about Savannah.
Since Hilaire is working for you, you must be aware of the situation with Savannah.
Oh, I certainly am. The Spina's headquarters are right next to the tavern. And I've lost count of the number of times Navi has come to pester me about it. But I don't work for the Hotel de Boer anymore. And being ex-head chef doesn't give me the right to interfere with their business. Besides, I'm the one who persuaded Savannah to take the job in the first place.
Oh, no.
What?
Exactly, me too.
Well, she was a much gentler person back then. A little timid, even. She wasn't at all confident that she was the right fit for the role.
That was a funny reaction. What? Yeah, me too.
That's hard to believe. Are we definitely talking about the same Savannah here?
Honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either.
Hello.
Anyway, suffice to say that given the history between us, it'll be tricky for me to tell her she's doing her job wrong without coming across like a huge hypocrite.
Ouch.
Fiamar and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all from me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Escoffier. Look at this note we got from Monica.
You give Monica's candy wrapper to Escoffier.
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel you have, it looks like Monica still trusts you. As for the others, well, how can you know what they think unless you ask them?
Monica.
Plus, it's not like we're asking you to storm in there and raise hell. We're only in the initial phase of our investigation. All we're trying to do is get the other chefs to open up to us.
Oh, Monica. Oh, Monica.
Hey, yo.
Escoffier?
I can't believe her. Powdered sugar is supposed to be applied sparingly. Look at all that on the wrapper. It's thicker than the sole of my shoe.
Oh, God.
Unbelievable. I won't stand for this. She has to learn. Come on, we're going.
We're going for the wrong reason.
Wait, so now she's...
Hang on. Drift, please, please, please. Oh, my God. I hate analog drift. There we go. Well, whatever the reason she came up with, at least she's convinced herself to go have a conversation.
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her waiting.
Yeah, I don't think so. She's a Gordon Ramsay-esque chef, I have a feeling. Where are we going? Back over here again? Okay, Hotel de Boer. Diddly-doo, diddly-doo, diddly-doo. Boink. Enter.
Wait, she looks like... Is that Escoffier?
Escoffier's back?
No, this isn't my OC. This is the main character
I was just
from
saying,
the game.
Hotel de Boer is nothing without her. You can't match...
I cut off some dialogue, and I'm sorry for that. All the male characters who pick male get ether, and then all the female characters, like I've seen females pick males, and I've seen male pick females, but like if you pick the male, that this is Ether, the character's name is Ether, and if you pick his sister's name is Lumine.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, here we go. Wait for me, I'm slow.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I messed up your order.
Oh no.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe the taste is a little off, but if you hadn't brought it up, I don't think I would have noticed.
Well, good luck. I mean, I don't know.
But please, you have to forgive me, or Chef is gonna... Okay, I know. I'll kneel before you.
You'll need to get it on PS5 if you ever get a PS5, because PS4, I think, in April they're closing down all Genshin servers, which I don't know why. I get it, but I don't know why. And Monica, you don't have to kneel. No.
What the heck?
Get up, Monica! Can't you see that you're just making your customer feel more awkward?
Escoffier?
If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the dish again. And this time, get it right. You cannot go begging your customers to feel sorry for you.
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back back in the kitchen until I've corrected my mistake.
Oh,
but
damn.
if I can't go back into the kitchen, I can't do the dish over.
That's some backwards logic.
Huh?
How can you fix your mistake without being allowed to cook? If this is what Fermat had to put up with, then no wonder he had a breakdown.
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine. With my layman's palate, it's not like I can tell the difference anyway. I was actually quite enjoying my meal until she appeared out of nowhere and started apologizing. Gave me a bit of a fright, to be honest.
Oh, well, it's because Chef Savannah tasted a bit of the leftover soup from my pot and then threw me out of the kitchen.
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been that way? I don't recall things being like this when Escoffier was head chef here. I gotta say, you're all looking a little worse for wear these days.
I mean, Escoffier was strict too, but I think the difference is that her criticism was more constructive, so you knew what you did wrong and how to improve, and we all knew that it came from a good place. Chef Escoffier was hard on us because she truly wanted us to reach her level. But these days, whenever we make a mistake, we just get told to wake up, get your head in the game, or just do it again. And it's only gotten worse since word got out that Chef Escoffier had started working again in the Fleuve Cendre.
Monica, you don't need to call me chef. I'm not the boss here anymore.
Yeah, but through no fault of your own. What happened back then? That wasn't on you, and all of us know that. That banquet was a huge event, and so many staff were involved every step of the way. With so many moving parts, there's no way of knowing how that lumiline ended up in the food we served.
Lumiline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute, produced from an extract of the lumitoile. Apparently it sharpens the senses, so they used it to treat people with impaired responses to stimuli.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a flavor enhancer since it stimulates the taste buds. Makes things pretty addictive.
They also found that overuse can have mood-altering effects, and even lead to nerve damage. So it quickly ended up on the guard's list of controlled substances. Unfortunately, however, some food products containing the additive had already made it to the market by the time the guards banned it from the restaurant industry.
Everyone knows that in all likelihood, someone probably just purchased a batch of contaminated ingredients by mistake. But you took all the blame. We all know why. You just didn't want to see this turn into a place where tensions are constantly running high. Because everyone's suspicious of each other all the time. And now look at you. A fry chef in the Fleuve Cendre.
What are you trying to say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is no Hotel de Boer, but come on. It's not that bad, is it?
Oh, the Fleuve Cendre, you say? Great. That's where I'm dining from now on.
Monica, I'm very happy with my current job. And there's no changing the past. We just have to let bygones be bygones. Besides, at the end of the day, I was the head chef, regardless of whose mistake it was. Ultimately, the responsibility lay with me.
If only Savannah was half the boss you were.
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head chef?
No, chef.
So, you do remember who's boss? Escoffier? I thought you'd left this place for good. What are you doing back here?
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like this? When I turned this place over to you,
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my job. You're not the boss here anymore, so stop acting like you own the place.
Whoa. Sounds like someone has a chip on her shoulder.
I'll probably do it after the stream. Claim my my things. I could do it now too. Like, I think you said I have to like click R1 or R2, one of the buttons back here. So that's very obvious. I didn't do it yet. Maybe we should give them some space.
Oh, Savannah! My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills, or are you still using the Pluie Lotus as an off-brand marcotte, thinking no one can tell the difference?
That's none of your business!
What happened to not storming in and raising hell?
Exactly.
Oh, I was not expecting to see something this spicy as soon as Escoffier returned.
Huh? Vanagem?
Vanagem.
Aye, miladies. Might I make a humble suggestion? Given that we have ourselves a tête-à-tête between chefs at the Hôtel de Bord,
Head-to-head, nice.
I dare say it would be de rigueur to settle this the traditional way.
The traditional way? That can only mean one thing.
That's right. I'm talking, of course, about the tradition established by Modeste himself. The cooking contest!
According to legend, the founders of Hôtel de Bord, Modeste and Savelli, used this method to resolve all of their disputes. Everything from petty arguments over next week's menu to disagreements over the strategic direction of the restaurant. The cooking contest would decide who had the final say.
It sounds like they had a lot of free time on their hands.
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. But in fact, the cooking contest played an enormous role in motivating chefs to hone their skills, reaching new heights of excellence in the culinary arts. And indeed, the reintroduction of this institution in recent years has surely been instrumental in transforming the Hôtel de Bord into the top-ranking restaurant in Fontaine.
Reintroduction? Someone brought it back? Who?
Escoffier.
What say you, Escoffier? Surely you, of all people, won't back down from this challenge. It was you who put the rule in place, after all.
Thought so. There's your answer, Paimon.
Sure, I reinstated it, but I'm not a chef at Hôtel de Bord anymore. Isn't this bending the rules a little?
I see no issue as long as both sides agree to the terms. We could simply treat it as an exhibition of sorts. Savannah, any objections?
Exhibition. Huh. No. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line. If I lose, it's up to you what happens to me.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose, you hand over the Codex de Bord to me.
What? The Codex de Bord?
Okay, Drift, please. Hey, now you gotta wait for it to calm down. You gotta love Drift. There, oh. It did it for a sec. The Codex de Bord, what is that?
Only the
Excuse me.
legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes, including Gâteau de Bord. It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's culinary world. And only the present and former head chefs of the Hôtel de Bord have the right to read it.
Present and former? Wait, but that already includes Savannah, though.
What do you want that old thing for? You have your own copy, don't you?
Don't take me for a fool. You know perfectly well what I mean. I want your copy, the original version, the one you took with you when you left us.
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. You know, there's no difference between the original and the copy, right? They contain the exact same recipes.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared of me getting my hands on the original codex?
Savannah, you may remember that we gave her the original as a parting gift, to thank Escoffier for her years of service. Asking for it back feels a little,
Oh, I'm sure it won't be an issue, as long as both sides agree to the terms. Those were your words, weren't they? And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Bord, per the recipe in the codex.
Ooh.
Well, Escoffier, you against me. Are you in or out?
You sound surprisingly confident. All right then, let's see how much you've actually grown. I hope you surprise me, Savannah.
I'd hate to find out that all you've learned after this long is how to chew people's heads off.
Believe me, I'll show you.
That's foreshadowing. I think, anyway.
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve so
we can get prepping. Whoa! There was no ledge there. Or there was a ledge there. Okay, I didn't know that. Sorry, excuse me.
So, this whole bake-off thing kind of came out of nowhere. Was it really
Well, I got a sense that she's holding something back. But we chefs always express ourselves in our cooking. So if she won't talk, this might be the best way to find out what's really going on with her.
Huh? Holding back? Sure didn't sound that way to Paimon.
Escoffier only picked up on it because she's the same way. Always closed off, never letting you know what she really thinks.
That's patently false, at least where your macarons are concerned. I've been nothing but truthful with you about the disgraceful amount of sugar you use.
Okay. That's one case where you can keep your thoughts to yourself.
So anyways, what's this Codex de Boer she's so obsessed with?
Oh, that? Well, it's not so much a recipe book as a diary of Modeste's adventures.
By the way, yes, I am adding my own voice acting. Even though Ether does have a voice actor, just, I don't know, in these quests if he does or not.
Back in the day, he and his good friend Savelli explored far and wide. Partly adventuring, partly looking for new ingredients and developing new recipes. Their creations had an enormous influence on the course of Fontaine cuisine, turning it into a much more vibrant and diverse scene. For instance, legend has it that the original Gâteau de Boer was made using a special secret ingredient that Modeste discovered on one of his adventures. So rare was the ingredient that they could never make more than 16 slices of the cake per day. But everyone who tried it claimed that it was one of the most blissful and invigorating things they had ever tasted. Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original Hôtel de Boer, which catapulted them to stardom in Fontaine's culinary world. Especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius, and over time, the recipes from his adventure log became known as the Codex de Boer.
Paimon's heard this kind of story before. Armed with the Codex, the Hôtel de Boer took its rightful place as the finest restaurant in the land, serving those recipes for centuries to come. Something like that?
Yes, Paimon.
No, of course not. Cooking is a constantly evolving art form. How could any restaurant survive if they only served food that was popular last century? Anyway, never mind centuries. Savelli and Modeste parted ways not even 10 years after their rise to fame. Then, Modeste passed away while he was still in his prime. And that was it. The end of the Hôtel de Boer's heyday. It fell into decline, and for most of its history, it was just a nondescript place with a couple of cheap tables. It's only in recent decades that it started recovering. Even then, it still took numerous relocations and changes of management before we finally ended up with Vanigem and the restaurant we have today.
The last time I seen Venti was not last Archon quest, but I think the Archon quest before that. Or it was a side quest, I don't remember. I was helping Durin find out more about himself. Anyway. But yeah, that's the last I seen of Tone Deaf Bard.
Oh! So the Codex really isn't all that, then. Paimon figured it was like one of those mystical books they have in Liue's martial arts novels, where the main character learns all their secret powers from.
Yes, well, that's fiction, and this is reality. You can't meet the tastes of modern diners
roasted.
by following some ancient recipes from a dusty old book.
Way to shoot down Paimon there.
Case in point. Even the Gâteau de Boer they sell now is actually Escoffier's reimagination.
Wait, really? Why, though? Didn't that recipe make it into the codex?
It did, but like I said, it's a dusty old book now, and the records aren't as legible as they once were. Not to mention that there's no way of finding the secret ingredient Modest wrote about. So, reimagination is right. I consulted some historical records and took what I could from the codex. But ultimately, the Gâteau de Bourg today is my own recipe. As for why we gave it the same name and kept the tradition of only selling 16 slices a day, well, you've got Venegem's business sense to thank for that.
Oh. Huh. Well, that kind of takes all the mystique out of it.
Hey now, it might not be the original Gâteau de Bourg, but it's still the most delicious cake in Fontaine today. And who knows, maybe Escoffier's version is more suited to your palate. Just think, if the original truly was the perfect cake you're imagining it to be, there's no way the recipe would have been lost to history, right? Not to mention that the Hotel de Bourg never would have fallen into a slump.
Anyway, before I left my role as head chef, I made a copy of all the recipes from the codex, including my own improved versions, and turned them over to Savannah.
So why is she so interested in the original copy? Could it be a symbolic thing? Like, whoever holds the original Codex de Bourg is the true head chef?
Well, it was clearly precious enough to give to Escoffier as a parting gift. Meanwhile, Savannah only got a copy. Maybe from her point of view, it's like management doesn't truly see her as being worthy of the role.
You think so? The only thing is, it was her suggestion to gift me the original in the first place. Well, a joint decision by her and Venegem. But still.
What? Huh. Guess she's had a major change of heart since she became head chef. Yeesh.
Who knows? We could speculate forever. Better to just let our gâteau do the talking.
What does that mean exactly? Better to let the cake do the talking.
It means besting her in this bake-off, and then getting her to explain herself, even if I have to beat it out of her with a spatula.
That's very visual. That's visual. Beating her with a spatula, I can see it. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, I know some French for those of you who don't know that. I'm not 100% perfect in French, but I know some words here and there. Like some words they use in Fontaine, I know. Both of them do. Her and Savannah both need anger management. That's why I called Savannah in the beginning Gordon Ramsay. But Gordon Ramsay's funny when he does it.
However much she's changed since we worked together, I believe that she still has her chef's pride. And if she respects the art, she'll respect the outcome of our contest.
Well, I'm confident that you and your spatula can get justice for Froment. All you need to do now is win the contest. But that should be a breeze for you.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Gâteau de Bourg is very complicated to make. Usually, it takes 3 chefs working in tandem to cover everything. Now, if I had to push it, I could probably do the work of 3 chefs myself. But I'd prefer to play it safe if I can find a couple of assistants in time.
Well, that's easy. The 3 of us are veterans in the kitchen. You just need to pick 2 of us.
Well, I have heard the Traveler is an accomplished cook, as well as a warrior. But be warned, I will hold you to exceptionally high standards. Think you're up to the task?
Is it just me, or do I hear a hint of, like... How do I say this? Like, British in her tone. Am I the only one that hears it? Like, it sounds like there's a hint of, like, UK English, or British English, whatever you want to call it. English. Bring it on!
Oh, count me in too. I've spent weeks perfecting my macarons after your scathing review. Even if it means competing against the Traveler, so be it. I'll show you what I'm made of.
Confident. I like it. All right, let's
Like when
start
she
with
said
some
confident,
elementary
it
mise en
sounded
place.
like British.
Show me your
I don't
knife
know.
skills.
Am I the only one that hears it? Or am I crazy? Because I swear I hear a hint of, like, English in there. Like, well, she's speaking English, but you know what I mean. Her accent sounds English. Like when she said confident, she said confident. Okie dokie then.
I've always called it chopping stuff up,
Oh,
not
God,
mise
here we
en
go.
place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia.
You show
The difference
Escoffier
in
your
your case
skills.
is that
Use your
mise
normal
en
attack to
place
cut
is
fruits.
chopping stuff up
It
without
seems she will
sending
collect the
juices
slices
flying
and
all over the
process them
kitchen.
into sublime substance. Okay. Oh, it's Fruit Ninja all over again. Cut, cut, cut. Swing, swing, swing.
Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. I'll be using this cold press to extract flavor compounds from the ingredients.
What's a cold press?
A kind of special food processor I got the Fontaine Research Institute to make for me. It uses cold temperature extraction to isolate the essence of cooking ingredients, which can then be used to flavor dishes more precisely.
Maybe.
But this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense. Let me give you a demonstration instead.
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep.
Display your mastery
Haven't
with the
never
cold
used
press.
anything
Tap
this
your
weird
elemental
before.
skill to
Just
accelerate the
cold.
cold press's
Not
progress.
weird.
Progress, there we go. Then use your normal attacks to let it do its work. It seems like the special substance extracted from the plants might come in handy here. Okay.
A dash of frosting!
Oh, wow.
And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted from our ingredients. I processed all the fruit you chopped up earlier.
Wow.
Maybe I'm getting the
Even
accents
smell
mixed
is
up, because
so
now I
much
hear
more
southern, like a
concentrated.
slight southern
What
accent.
next? Do we
Like very,
have
very,
a
very
list of
slightly.
it?
Absolutely not! Throwing everything in at once will ruin the balance of flavors. We have to go slowly and carefully to calibrate the exact flavor we want. I'll demonstrate again. Now,
watch
closely.
Here we go.
Slowly and carefully.
Okay,
Not
wait,
a
what?
drop too much,
Learn at
and not a
Escoffier's
drop
feet
too little.
and master her precision cooking. The flavorings you got from her multifunctional food processor can adjust the flavor profile of each dish. Strike at balance between fruity flavors and floral flavors to adjust the flavor profile and make a delicious dish. Okay, I'll try.
An important part of cooking.
How do I do this? Start balancing flavor. Alright.
That didn't count. I was experimenting.
Alright.
Get with it, Escoffier.
Alright. Start balancing flavor. Oh, 7. I don't know. Oh, did I mess up? Wait, 1. I have nothing now. I don't know.
That didn't count. I was
What am I
experimenting.
supposed to do? Am I supposed to, like, match the number? I don't get it. 1. Okay. Okay, I had to do that. Got it. Flavor balancing complete. My god.
And voila! Now it's your turn.
Oh god. I have to do it again? Okay, thank god.
Not terrible. Considering this was everyone's first time blending flavor extracts, it could have been worse. But the traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done this before? You got almost perfect results on your first try.
Oh, thanks to my excellent teacher. I guess I just treated it like an adventurous puzzle. IRL, I hate puzzles. Okay, I did a, I'm talking, when I say puzzles, I'm talking about, puzzles in games, oh, push this here, push this there, and, oh, line this up with this and line this up with that. But, an actual, jigsaw puzzle, there we go. I don't mind doing jigsaw puzzles, but, puzzles in this game, they ick me a little bit.
Oh, well, they do say adventurers are multi-talented folks. Now I've seen it firsthand. Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel du Bois' current menu. I'll judge your submissions and give you a final score.
Final score? Why?
That's right. The true test of your cooking skills is the finished product. It'll be good practice for the contest itself.
Now
get
chop,
to
chop.
it. Chop, chop.
Yes, whatever. Okay.
How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet? Choose wisely.
Oh,
I
God.
expect you to present the most delicious thing on the menu.
Okie dokie. I'll go with this.
Look at that! With the grace of a snow-winged goose, as I like to say. Now, let the grating commence.
Oh boy.
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything, but Paimon's a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to le food.
First of all, Paimon, it's not le food. It's when it comes to la nourriture. That's food. But anyways, Paimon, you're one to talk. You're not a connoisseur. Well, you are. You eat everything in your sight, but still, that doesn't make you a connoisseur.
6 points.
What? Oh, well, fair enough. Paimon doesn't cook all that often, so as long as it's a pass.
That's 6 out of 100.
Oh! What? Roasted! Roasted like your dish.
You say you're a connoisseur, but it's quite clear from this dish that you have far more experience consuming food than creating it.
Hence why I said that.
Logic, I suppose you think listening to Lady Farina on repeat every day would make you an opera singer.
Aww.
Well, then again, Escoffier, you're being a little mean. Don't hurt Paimon's feelings. But still.
Oh, me next, me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole tablespoons less sugar than my previous ones.
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out. Because it tastes like you just threw in whatever was left in the jar. 6 points.
Damn!
Aw.
Yikes, she's a harsh judge.
Now to the final dish.
So,
My
what do you
dish.
think?
This is our last hope.
Oh my god.
8 points.
Oh.
Darn. That's barely higher than what we got.
Dang.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one 8 points out of 10. Maybe even 9 points.
That's a bit unfair to the other two. It was 6 out of 100. Bias.
How did you pull that off?
It's all that practice from cooking for you, Paimon.
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can tell that you've put many hours of work into honing your skills in the kitchen. I can really taste the grace of the snow-winged goose in this dish. The traveler's journey, with all its trials, tribulations, and setbacks. Not to mention the frustrations of having a picky eater for a partner.
Guys, let me let you in a little secret. I didn't cook the dish. It was pre-cooked and probably sat in my inventory for months. Anyway.
Hey, you made that last part up! No way did you taste that!
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square. I guess you'll be taking the Traveler as one of your assistants then?
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining. Maybe...
Chef Escoffier!
Oh, it's Hilaire! What brings you here?
That's hilarious.
I heard the news about the cooking contest. You're doing Gâteau de Bois, right? I was just wondering if you needed any help.
And you think you're up to the task, do you?
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Ooh. Papa.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, Navia, Traveler. Thank you all so much for everything you're doing for me and my family. I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
Are you sure you're up to the task, Firma?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Don't you worry. I'll be fine. I'm feeling much better now. I'm sorry. I know I've been rather useless these past few days, but not anymore. The fact is, I'm a fine chef, despite recent events. I've proven myself in the Hotel de Bois kitchen, so if anyone's qualified to work under Chef Escoffier, it's me. I think. I mean, I hope so.
Firma, have you even set foot in a kitchen since leaving Hotel de Bois?
I have not, but I'm fully rested now. I know I can handle it. I'll prove it. Let me whip something up for you right now.
Ooh. Do it. Probably get a higher score than all of us. I hope he does. He's been sick in bed for a while.
That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
Oh no. Oh no, he's stressing out again.
What do you call this, Firma?
I can't seem to grip my knife.
Do it again! Again! Again!
I...
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
What? Oh. Probably PTSD.
Dad, what's wrong?
PTSD or...
I don't understand.
I don't know.
I was feeling so much better, and then Will I never be able to work in a kitchen again?
Dad, talk to me.
Imagine...
What happened?
Imagine all the chefs that got PTSD from Gordon Ramsay.
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological
trauma, aka PTSD, I think, anyway.
Monica, when did you get here?
Even I didn't notice you arrive.
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard on your cooking. I didn't want to interrupt your flow.
The Flow of the Traveler. That's gonna be the name of my next mixtape, The Flow of the Traveler.
But anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry. If only I'd known how serious your situation was, I would have stood up for you sooner.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing every order, you were the only person who looked out for me.
Oh, come on. All I did was make you some tea. I doubt it was much help.
Testing. I
Savannah was
just
so
want to make sure my mic's on.
ruthless toward
I
you.
might have clicked a button by
I probably
accident.
should have brought you something stronger.
She sounds like the worst. All right, another Savannah horror story. Let's hear it.
Oh boy.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make, she'll find something wrong with it.
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it. In the trash now!
Then she orders us to redo the dish
Wait a
again
minute.
and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Wait a minute. In the trash? No. Send it to Pelican Town. To Stardew Valley behind Robin's carpentry shop to Linus. He will appreciate it very much. Yes, I'm Linus's best friend from Stardew Valley. Anyway.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Someone needs an anger management
Every
class.
time you remake
Jeez.
it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out or get out of my kitchen!
That's what
So
I said.
now,
Female Gordon
it
Ramsay.
seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me flashbacks of her yelling at me.
Oh, man. That must be awful.
Ouch.
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Firma? You weren't a quitter when you were working for me. And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That says to me that you still hadn't lost that determination to prove yourself. What changed?
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Each time I had to redo a dish, my heart sank a little further.
Now I'm getting mixed accents from her. I hear Southern, I hear British, I hear everything now. Anyway.
Maybe Savannah was right. Maybe I am just hopeless at this.
Don't listen to her. She's a
Dad.
bitch. Yeah, YouTube, I'm allowed to swear. Everybody else
Well,
does it on
sounds
YouTube. I
like
can do
there
it
are some
too.
deep issues at work here. Ones that won't be resolved by merely seeking compensation. I will win this contest, and after that, I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
But what if you
So
can't
I heard
find another
Savannah
assistant
that
in
time. Australian.
Clearly, I'm in no state
Oh
to
my
help
god.
out.
Why am I hearing like 40 different accents from this character? I heard Savannah that time. Oh my god. After this, I need a break. I'm hearing things, probably.
You think being one person short will ruin my chances? Let's not forget, I taught you and her everything you know. Even if I had to go it alone, I would present the perfect gâteau.
Oh,
Perfect cake.
well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing, just in case.
And so will I.
Yeah.
And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs. There's gotta be someone out there, right?
Actually, I thought maybe I could help. That's sort of why I'm here.
Oh!
What? Why didn't you
Backstabbing
say
Savannah!
I was going to, but then... well, this is the first chance I got.
Ooh!
Do this for us? Thank you so much, Monica.
Let's go,
All right,
Monica!
Fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah? Joining the other side seems like a guaranteed way to put your future employment in jeopardy.
I know, but it's all right. I've made up my mind. With the way things are, I can't keep working for Savannah much longer anyway. Unless I want to become the next Firma.
I'm right here.
I'm done with
I would've
sucking
said,
it up.
I'm right
It's
here.
time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure she'll forgive me for this.
I hope you're right.
Well, Paimon didn't think we'd be poaching from Savannah's staff to get our third person, but there you go. Anyway, Monica's a professional chef, so nothing could possibly go wrong now.
Oh boy.
Great. Then it's settled.
Knock on wood,
And
Paimon,
to
even though you
congratulate
can't.
you all on making the team, I propose a Spina-sponsored meal to celebrate.
Spina sponsored? Wait, you mean I'm cooking?
Well, I promised the traveler a feast in the Fleuve Cendre. And I know how much you've been looking forward to it.
Yeah! Feast, feast, feast!
I can help cook. It'll be good practice for the contest.
All right, if you
Yuck.
insist. Then prepare for some of the finest food of your lives.
I swear to God, I hear an accent. Sorry, screenshot. I had to. I love taking like screenshots of the pictures when they're part of the dialogue. Anyways, yeah, Paimon's always hungry. Escoffier opted for a huge variety of dishes. Thankfully, both of us are skilled enough that even though it was our first time working together, we had a great rapport.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Wait, hold on. You need to finesse that further.
Oh my god, come on! Anyway. It's not a bad idea, anyway. She dished out plenty of praise and taught me an awful lot, too. The time seemed to fly by. Kind of like the stream. We're already an hour and 43 seconds in. Navia's asleep. She has itis. Oh, I could cook on this thing? Ah, awesome. I need to actually see if I can cook dishes. Ah, there we go.
So, this is what Chef Escoffier is truly capable of.
I wish I could eat
asleep.
that all
Never
over
mind.
again. It's not often that Escoffier goes all out like this. And it's all because of you, Traveler.
If I had the appetite of Paimon, I'd be 600 pounds. Gotta love drift. Too bad I can't use the D-pad in here. Am I not gonna be able to cook? Nope. Okay, I'll do it in my off time when I battle with the drift in my off time. I don't have all the time in the world. Check on Escoffier. Where? Oh, over there.
Why, Savannah? Why?
Give me a moment, everybody. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. What are you up to?
Oh, nothing. I was just flicking through the original Codex de Boer. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed before. That might explain why Savannah's so desperate to get her hands on it. But I can't find anything. It's just some hastily scribbled recipes in between diary entries from Modeste's adventuring phase. And most of it's not even legible anymore. The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Surely that's infinitely more useful than this old thing.
For her to probably not about how... Oh, for her, it's probably not about how useful it is, and more an issue of her head chef's pride.
Yeah, maybe.
I had struggle reading
Still,
that for a
it's
moment.
just hard for me to imagine that the Savannah I knew would go to all this effort just to make a point.
Were you two friends?
We were. At least I always thought we were. She was a little shy, but meticulous with everything and everyone she dealt with. She made a few mistakes here and there, but she was quick to correct them whenever they were pointed out. And she was always striving to improve as a chef. Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other staff so much grief.
It sounds like you feel partially responsible, or partly responsible, whatever.
Well, I mean to an extent, of course. I pushed hard for her to get the role. And the idea that she turned out like this because of me is difficult to come to terms with. I wonder if this is how Modeste felt back when he was writing the Codex.
Speaking of Modeste, didn't he have a falling out with someone as well?
Yes, with his good friend and co-founder of the Hotel de Bourg, Savelli.
Oh.
The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bourg and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart.
Oh no.
Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks every turn. Doors that would swing wide open for Modeste would shut in Savelli's face.
Damn.
And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his celebrity friends, he had less and less time to discuss the culinary arts with Savelli. People started gossiping about Savelli, and their relationship between the two gradually soured.
So what happened to them ultimately?
Everything came to an abrupt end when Modeste, still in the prime of his life and still hailed as a genius, suddenly died from an acute illness. And that was it. They neither had a decisive split, nor got the chance to properly reconcile. Their story just came to an end. One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy.
I was going to say
Even if the
that.
latter was hoping to make amends.
Maybe the other guy killed him because he was jealous or something. Is it true?
Unlikely. It's a popular theory, but there's no real basis for it. At least there are no records of Savelli ever being convicted of a crime.
Ow.
Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we can do is try to make sure the present doesn't quite go as badly. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut.
Again, very visual. With me on the team, there's no way we can lose. With you on the team, there's no way we can lose. Both are okay. I mean, I guess I'll go with this one.
You're right about that. Just follow my lead and victory will be ours.
Or as Stewie from Family Guy likes to say, victory is mine! Alright, where to? Wait until the following day, 12 and 16, okay.
It's cooking contest day! To the
Yay!
Hotel de Bourg! Toot sweet!
Cool whip. Yes, I'd like some Cool Whip with my pie. Hotel de Bourg.
Did you hear the
Here
news?
we go.
Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest.
This is gonna be great.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Ladies
welcome
and gentlemen.
one and all to the Hotel de Bourg and to this most exciting of cooking contests.
Savannah, I've brought the original copy of the codex you asked for.
Ooh.
Monica?
Aw.
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath
Excuse me?
the plates, only to be revealed after the judges have sampled them and reached a final verdict. This is to ensure that no one will know which dish is made by which contestant.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
See,
When my
she
meal
has a
got
British
interrupted
accent.
yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me. Getting a seat on the judging panel is a pretty sweet deal.
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hotel de Bourg cooking contest commence!
Commence. So here we go. Okay, so the minimal amount of flavor. Oh, I didn't think I'd actually be doing it. Oh, here we go. Alright, make some gâteau d'abord using Escoffier's patented... why am I talking with an accent? Sorry. Patented precision cooking. You can start the flavoring process at the seasoning table. Bon appetit. Yeah. So, okay. I think I have to, like, combine 1 and 2 to make 4 or something like that. I don't know.
Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
What? Oh.
Alphonse! Gaspar! Get to work! Do not disappoint me!
Looks like our 2 head chefs are raring to go.
Oh.
Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors.
Okay, 4. 1, 3, 2, 4. Oh no.
Stay calm, Escoffier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think.
Do I have to do it again? Oh boy. Okay, wait. Oh, dang it. Alright, I gotta do it again. I don't know how to do this thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Off to the freezer.
1, 2, 3. Okay, balance out the flavors. 3. I need to make 6.
What are you doing, Escoffier?
No.
Your team's waiting on you.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
A little amuse-bouche!
Alright. 10. This is why I don't like puzzle type things. It's literally a puzzle. I have no idea what I'm doing. Or it's math based. I have no idea. Ah, there we go. Balance. Okay, so I have to balance it. You need 3 red. Yeah, okay. I figured that out afterwards. Thank you, though. I have a name, but yay! I'm getting voted for. So long. Make the next layer of cake. Oh, here we go. So I have to balance the flavors. I see. So this one's gonna need more fruit. I'll just need 4, I think, or I don't know.
A little amuse-bouche!
I'll just do this anyways to fill up the card. I had the 4 and then I got rid of it. Ah.
Alphonse! What are you playing at? That's not how I taught you to do it!
There we
Stop
go.
horsing around and...
Hopefully it's right. Or do I need a 4 blue? Oh boy.
The balance
There
of
we go, yeah.
flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low.
No, 3. I need 3 blue. Okie dokie.
Yes, chef!
Oh, tension in the...
I again had it and then I lost it.
Savannah, what are you doing? Oh, get it. I've got to focus on my own dish.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try to split it equally. Let me try this. There we go. The 3 red again. Alright. Yeah. I said it as you typed it out.
So, what do you think?
Yes, I see. This mini game is making me feel pressure. Make the last layer of cake. Here we go. Alright, so I need to balance it out, so I think I need 6. Let's see if maybe 6 will do, because I have to try to balance it out. No, now I need 2. There we go. At least 2 servings of flora flavoring. Okie dokie.
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on Savannah's progress.
Yeah, I have to balance it out. Doi.
I think this flavor profile is still a little bit off.
Enough!
Wait.
Oh, useless. Both of you, make like an egg and feed it. I'll do it myself.
I need a 3.
Wow! Is Savannah serious? Can she really make up for lost time?
Or flora flavoring might be the blue one.
Off to the freezer.
I'm just gonna do half and half, like I was doing, because what is okay? So there we go. Now I need 5 red, I think, or something like that. Oh yeah, I already have 5 red. Wait, maybe. Yep, there we go. Why is this stressing me out? It's like math-based, but not really.
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
Oop. Here we go.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg.
Oh, the other one didn't even get the top part done. Oh, do I have to press triangle?
Pinnacle of excellence.
Oh, yes. Okay, awesome. Ooh, that actually looks good for a video game cake. That looks good. I want to try a piece.
I was just exercising caution. I had to make sure everything was perfect.
God, I hope I don't have to do that ever again, though. It was actually somewhat stressful.
Time's up! Contestants, please take your dishes to the back.
That guy was right. You really can't tell whose is whose just by looking at them.
We both made the same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who earned my recommendation for good reason. She wouldn't screw up something as elementary as the cake's appearance.
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy. Beautifully sweet. This is a masterclass in how to make Gâteau de Bourg.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10. Only because there's something about the flavor of the base. It's just a little different from the recipe I'm used to.
Huh? Really? I couldn't tell.
All right, on to gâteau number 2.
Gâteau numéro 2.
I haven't had a single bite and already this aroma is a delight to the senses.
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for the ages.
Hey.
How exciting! I'm gonna dig in.
Awesome.
I think maybe someone got a little carried away when they were adding the sugar.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place. Who made this?
It appears the decision is unanimous. This gâteau is far below the standard we would expect.
Whew! And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
Oh, God. Maybe it's because of poor teamwork. She spent half the time just berating her staff.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no way is she this sloppy.
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau has won this cooking contest. Now, all that remains is to turn the plate over and reveal the chef's name
Or is
underneath.
it Escoffier's?
What? It's Savannah?
No, that's impossible.
No way.
Hey, Savannah, you cheated, didn't you? You cheater! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't you?
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the judge's table without me ever laying a finger on them. And everyone here can attest to that.
Why do I really do have a bad feeling she cheated or did something. Because she did say, oh, hi, Sister Bear 725. I have a feeling she did cheat because earlier I noticed something in her tone. She's like, not I'll make sure I win, but like, I'll win no matter what or something like that. I think she cheated in some way.
It was Van Gem's staff who labeled them in the kitchen. If you're looking to accuse someone, why don't you start with them? Isn't it more likely that Escoffier's lost her edge? Oh, or maybe her assistants let the team down.
Hey, Koi, the frickin' minigame stressed me out a lot. Yeah, she's guilty. Totally. What was I gonna say? This is Escoffier's story quest. I'm already all caught up on the Archon quests, but this is Escoffier's character quest, I guess you could say, or whatever. I don't know.
You take that back.
Judges,
What was that?
We demand a rematch.
That's enough.
No thanks,
What's
Traveler.
done is done. As head chef, or rather as team lead, I take responsibility for the dish I served. Whatever went wrong and however it happened, I should have spotted it. Savannah, I didn't think you'd stoop this low just to beat me in a bake-off. What happened to your chef's pride?
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you want the Codex de Boer that much, you can have it.
Escoffier, no!
But you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma and compensate him for everything you put him through.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms.
I don't think it would let them
over,
join,
and I won.
even if I clicked
that
accept.
That means you owe me the Codex, and I owe you nothing.
Look, Savannah, you may have fooled everyone else, but can you really fool yourself? What I'm offering is to accept defeat without looking to expose what you've done. But only on the condition that you promise to stop putting so much pressure on your staff.
My friend Koi
Fine.
knows.
I'll
Koi's
treat
been
this as
playing
your
way longer
final
than me.
handover of duties from one head chef to the next. So, will that be all, ex-head chef? Or is there any other unfinished business you'd like to leave in my hands?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But I don't know if you're even open to input from other people anymore.
I know what I'm doing. I don't need your advice.
All right, fine. I'm glad to hear it.
Escoffier!
Did she cheat or did she not cheat? I have no idea.
Finally. Now, at long last, I will succeed.
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! The Codex!
Yeah, I already did all my stuff for Columbina. She's level 90.
Doesn't that mean anything to you?
It's all right.
Now I'm
It
just
was
working
a
on her weapon
bake-off, not the end of the world.
that I got literally right
I'm
after
already
getting her.
over it. Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to compensate Firma. That's mission accomplished for the Spina.
Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the codex would solve everything, I'd have just done that in the first place. I mean, why bother with the whole cooking contest? It's such a waste of time and energy.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But Primo Gems are like the later you get into the game, it's harder to get Primo Gems. But Escoffier. Privately, I'm sure she's devastated, but what's done is done. She definitely cheated,
No.
I think.
No! This doesn't make any sense!
Oh.
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This
Oh,
can't
dang.
be happening.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a lot of pent-up stress and exhaustion.
Mm.
Oh, I knew it.
I'm
Pent
sorry
up
to hear
stress?
about your Tainari.
The
pity
truth
thing.
is,
Whatever.
however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person she puts the most pressure on is herself.
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, it's every night.
Like, I understood balancing the, what is it? I don't really hate any characters. I just like some more than the rest. I like Columbina, I like Noelle. I'm a big fan of Lauma. I admitted it on a stream with my friend Taylor. Yes, I have a thing for elf girls. So what? Sue me. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Like, how can you hate somebody? But it's just because you lost to him. Traveler wants to join again, this time with a different profile picture. But there's a lot of people named Traveler in this game, I think, anyway. What was I going to do? So, the minigame, or the cooking minigame, whatever the hell you want to call it, like, I understand you had to balance flavors and do, like, little side quests or side notes here and there. I have no idea. Was I the only one that got stressed out by that? Like, I seen a timer at the top, and any timed quest, I'm like, oh, shit.
She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes, and only realize how long she's been at it when we come to work the following morning.
But why? Why would she do that?
Our best guess is...
Sorry for the spoilers then.
She doesn't want to be seen as less of a chef than Escoffier.
And there it is.
Even so, that's no excuse for taking her anger out on the rest of you.
I'd be like, what?
And it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking contest.
About that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were focused on our own work the whole time, like she asked.
Leone and Argalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes. I've already spoken to them both. They're at a loss to explain it too.
Oh, that kind of hurts a little bit. I just want to play with the characters. Yeah, but the game's lore, like, some of it is meaningful, and, well, some, like, in the beginning when I played, I used to skip the lore too, and then my friends all told me you should actually pay attention because a lot of the story is in, like, dialogue or quests and reading and all that, so I let it play out now instead of spamming X like I used to do and getting through all the dialogue. Back then I was like, oh my god, where's the TLDR button? And for those of you who don't know what TLDR means, it either means too long don't read or too long didn't read.
Not to worry. Come on, join me downstairs. I'll interrogate the guilty gâteau myself.
Ha ha ha, very funny. I see your message down there.
Well, how is it? Have you figured out what it was?
Oh, this is aggravating. aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet
Oh my god,
cement
Traveler
than
with a
this.
different picture. This has to be the
Is it
same
really
person
that
just
bad?
changing pictures.
I made sure to taste test it before it was served.
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates.
Oh, I got someone who could settle this. Koi, what accent does she have? Like, almost said Escoffier. Escoffier sounds like she's like regular English, like Canadian, not Canadian English, but like American English. But then there's times where she sounds British. She sounds British, Australian, or Southern. What is her nationality? She's French? I mean, but she sounds like she has like 14 different accents. Like, what?
The offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base, which means someone tampered with it while it was being made. Or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
Ooh. I called Savannah Gordon Ramsay before.
I was forced into it.
Oh.
It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I wanted retribution, I would have brought this up when the results were announced. Whatever's going on with you, just spill the beans. There's no need to hide it.
Here we go again. They're trying so hard to get in.
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that one time.
They're like that one meme. Let me in. Let me in!
Food safety. Wait, you mean the Lumaline incident? So you procured the contaminated ingredients?
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let contaminated ingredients make it into the kitchen. But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea there was an issue with them, and I didn't know it would end up with Escoffier going to jail. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail me with...
This is crazy! So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you didn't?
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I was so scared. The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out that I put her in jail, it made me freeze up with fear. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up?
Huh?
Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own reasons for leaving the Hotel de Boer. This wasn't the only factor. So, you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything like that. Any more than you need to add butter when you're pan-searing foie gras.
You mean... you forgive me?
Oh, well, I'm not saying you don't have to take responsibility for your mistakes. You should tell Vanagem to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find out exactly where those contaminated ingredients came from. Sure, you've made mistakes, but now's the time to fix them. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex would compel her to resort to blackmail?
I have my suspicions. Not that I've got any proof to back them up, though.
Ugh. What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially our signature items.
Oh, you mean Gâteau d'Abord?
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my finger on it, but the flavor seems subtly
Koi, if you're still
different
here,
from
do
how
me a
it used
favor
to be.
and
But the difference was
check
so
Instagram.
small.
I
I'm sure
sent
no
you a
one
message.
would notice it besides our most loyal customers and true dessert connoisseurs.
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah would get so hung up on it. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late into the night, determined to match Escoffier's version. But something's always slightly off every time.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Never really gave it much thought, though.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's been in a downward spiral ever since Escoffier left.
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be the reason. But after countless setbacks, she's getting more and more unhinged. And at some point along the way, she switched from doubting herself to doubting Escoffier.
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
She thought the codex from Escoffier was a fake.
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier purposely omitted key details from her recipes when she copied them out. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine, the only one privy to all the secrets of the trade.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally got the codex only to discover that the secret recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all. Seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up everything at once. It overwhelmed her, and she passed out.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real recipe all along, how come it tasted different? She might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after like 50 attempts, she'd get it right one of those times.
You'd think so, but geniuses like Escoffier are in a league of their own.
New head chef, you say? What's her name? I don't think I've heard of her before.
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Okay.
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, at least believe in me. Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone, the restaurant is all yours.
So you let the Lumaline into the kitchen.
All this time, I've been blaming other people, but maybe I'm the problem.
Yeah, I wasn't letting it bother me no more. I kind of had a feeling
I
that it was that.
sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. Savannah's awake now, but I don't think she's ready to speak to anyone yet. Let's give
When
her
they
the day to
said
calm
trying
down.
to rage bait us
I'm
and
sure
it's
you'll
working,
have the chance to
I
talk
wasn't being
everything
rage baited.
out
I
tomorrow.
don't really care.
In that case, I'll go and update
Nobody was
Vermont
being
his
rage
family.
baited, to be honest.
I wonder what he'll make of all this.
I don't really care.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
Sure, let's go.
That was a long day. I think I've earned myself a sweet treat when I get back home.
Alrighty,
Oh, nice! Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
Yeah, exactly. What is it, Escoffier?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose?
A little, I guess. Not a whole lot.
Every year they migrate long distances in search of a suitable home. There's always one goose at the front whose job is to lead the flock.
They stopped
Fontaine
after. It
poets
stopped after
often
they
use
left.
the image of that goose to explore the ideas about leadership and genius. They usually imagine someone who's a cut above the rest, a model of perfection. But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, the lead goose is always changing. Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock and allows another goose to take its place. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, I guess what I'm saying is, I don't buy into this notion that there's some sort of gulf between normal and genius. Cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, same recipe, and same environment, I see no reason why two different people shouldn't be able to create the exact same dish. Of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others, and some people are just born bolder or more conscientious. But these are all variables that can be accounted for with time and practice. I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I believed that perfection can only come from the hands of a genius. The only reason I hold people to high standards is because, well, I believe they're capable of greatness.
I don't know if you're right, but I think there's a great thing to believe in.
Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna get to the bottom of why Savannah failed. And come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her life, pointing out all the mistakes she's made along the way. Then she'll finally see the error of her ways.
Okay, so I gotta wait till later. Go to the Hotel de Boer and look for a Scoffier.
Why are we here so early? Our meeting with Van de Gem isn't for a while.
I want to check on a Scoffier.
Check on her? Why? What happened? Oh no. Escoffier, are you alright?
Bruh. Oh, she made a bunch of cakes.
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee in me.
You really did pull an all-nighter then.
Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all?
Oh, here you go. Okay, I was gonna say, here comes the drift. Let me get you a fresh one. For now, you should get some rest.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, there's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
Coffee.
I thought she was in a sugar coma. Me too, at first. I thought she ate a shit ton of cake. I was like, what? It didn't gain a pound? Pour la justice. I only have one, but okay. If it's to cheer up a character. Unless that was from it.
Strong, bitter coffee beans, transformed through expert brewing and balanced perfectly with rich, creamy steamed milk. Wonderful.
The way she said that, I don't know
feel
why
much
I'm
better
uncomfortable.
now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. But make sure to catch up on your sleep when you get the chance.
How goes the investigation?
I think I figured out where the problem lies. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Wait, what investigation? What are you guys talking about?
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here. It's so stupidly small, I can't believe it's caused so much drama.
And yet, look at this kitchen. Seems like you had your own share of failed experiments last night.
Yes, except my failures were stepping stones to success.
Escoffier, have you seen Savannah?
Huh? No, not since yesterday. Why? What's wrong?
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned about how she was doing. So, I dropped by her place early this morning to check on her. Only to find an empty house with the doors wide open. I left Alphonse and the others to keep watch at her home, while I checked the Hôtel de Bord. I'm worried something bad might have happened. If she's not here, then where could she be?
Boss, Escoffier, bad news.
Alphonse? You're supposed to be keeping watch at Savannah's house.
We were, but then, just after you left, we found this stuff in her house.
Oh, looks like a map with a bunch of random places circled. What does it mean?
Wait a second. This feels familiar. I'm sure these places are all connected somehow. Of course, from the Codex. They're all places that Modeste explored on his adventures.
Alright, I'm back, everybody. Modeste, the founder of the Hôtel de Bord?
Yeah, but I don't understand. The adventure logs in the Codex are too fragmented to be of any use. How come this map shows all the missing details?
The Codex de Bord? Then, this place marked in red out at sea. Could that be the fabled birthplace of Gâteau de Bord?
Seriously? So now she set her sights on finding the original recipe and beating Escoffier that way? Geez, Savannah. Anything to overcome a gâteau plateau, huh?
Ugh, idiot! Does she have a death wish? Those ruins are thousands of years old.
Hold on. There's more. Besides the map, we also found these letters.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not reading all that. TLDR.
It was you. You let the Lumaline through, didn't you? It sounds like a threat letter. Does this mean that Savannah was responsible for the safety incident? And not Monica after all?
Retrieve the codex by any means necessary. So the cooking contest and the cheating. Someone else was behind her pulling the strings?
She's keeping the true recipe to herself.
Ugh, this is all such a mess. Paimon needs a second to process this. First, we thought that Savannah forced Monica to cheat in the cooking contest. But now, it turns out that someone else forced Savannah to force Monica to cheat?
So did Savannah blackmail Monica? Or is it the other way around? Meanwhile, somewhere deep beneath the sea.
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put 2 and 2 together as soon as I read your threat letter. The food safety incident. The demand for a cooking contest. The instruction to blackmail Monica. Even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan, wasn't it, Monica?
Oh boy. Monica.
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
Oh boy. Ooh, level 90 recommended. I don't have cryo. I do. Oh, well, I do have a Escoffier, but I don't have Hydro with me. Alright, let's start. These are my strongest characters after all.
Whoa, this place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it? Suddenly, the idea of an adventure chef finding secret ingredients makes a whole lot more sense.
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria. So yeah, definitely the kind of place that would have served food and drinks.
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they get here? Aw, they ran off!
Yeah, seems like it. Here we go, drift again. Guess they're not used to seeing humans. Let's head further in.
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Well, did Modeste mention it in his adventure logs by any chance? They must have gotten through somehow.
Good point. Yes, that's right. It's coming back to me now.
We prepared a banquet
Flashbang.
for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus, and the path opened to us.
We have to feed the blubber beasts? With what? There's nothing here besides rocks, romaritime flowers, and lumitoile. See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna need them. Now we have to head all the way back to shore and grab some.
Oh boy.
There's no time for that.
Yeah.
Romaritime flowers and lumitoile will have to do. They may not look appetizing to us, but who knows? They could be blubber beast delicacies.
Wait, we're seriously gonna try this?
Yeah, I'm almost 2 hours into this. If this quest... Oh no, here we go again. Oh my god.
Yeah.
thing!
I have to try this again. Oh my god. Now, you know what? I might do a part 2 based on this. I literally don't have the brain power to do this anymore. Like, so much going on. I only expected to stream for an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and well, if I have to leave the domain and watch all that over again in the next episode of Genshin Impact, then yeah. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe for more things like games, reaction videos, blogs, challenges, and PS5 videos. Hit the subscribe button, make sure it's gray, not red, because if it's red, you're missing out on my content. And how you know you're subscribed is to see a big old bell icon if you're next to my channel name and logo. Hit that, and you'll get notified when I upload, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.